There are so many different ways to connect with God. And as much as I love temple worship, it is the intimacy of home worship that has brought a sense of peace and stability into my life. Not through doing something grand, but by paying attention to the small things, the little variations, the meanings behind what we do. Om Hanumate Namaha. Every time I read the Sundarkand of the Ramcharitmanas, I come away with a slightly different understanding of it. The question that keeps returning is a simple one. What exactly makes it Sundar, beautiful? Because if you look at the events, beauty is not the first word that comes to mind. Hanuman crosses the ocean. He enters Lanka in disguise and finds Sita in a Shokvatika. She is alone, worn down by grief, and under constant threat. In ordinary terms, it's a chapter shaped by separation, fear, and uncertainty. And yet, it's called Sundarkand, the Beautiful Canto. Its beauty for me lies in what survives inside difficulty. The first is remembrance. Hanuman does not become powerful in Lanka. He remembers the strength that was already within him before he makes that leap across the ocean. It's about recovering one's own forgotten capacity at the exact moment it's needed. The text also rewards a slower reading. When read with attention, especially alongside a good translation, its quieter details begin to emerge. In the heart of Lanka, a place defined by violence, arrogance, and moral decay, Hanuman comes across tulsi plants. It's a brief mention, but I find it to be deeply symbolic. Even here, something sacred remains alive. The setting does not erase it, the darkness does not consume it. Sita's presence in this chapter is marked not only by suffering, but an extraordinary depth of devotion. Her longing for Ram is so complete that it begins to shape perception itself. The text captures this with a quiet intensity. Nij pad nayana diye mana Rama pada kamala laya lina. Her eyes rest on her own feet, but her mind is absorbed in the lotus feet of Ram. It's not just grief, it's a state where remembrance becomes total, where the beloved is no longer separate from the mind that holds him. Love runs quietly but powerfully throughout this chapter. Sita's longing for Ram, Hanuman's devotion, and Ram's love that holds them both. This love is not distant or conditional, it's continuous, even when it goes unseen. Read this way, Sundarkand is no longer a chapter of despair. It becomes a chapter of hidden connection. The divine is not absent in moments of difficulty. He is present within them, felt in the courage that rises unexpectedly, in the act of remembrance, and sometimes through the help that arrives when it's needed the most. When life becomes difficult, this perspective begins to matter. The point is not to turn difficult times into something beautiful, but to look closely enough to find what still holds within them. The strength that has not disappeared, the clarity that has not yet surfaced, the quiet sign of grace that might otherwise go unnoticed. And if Hanuman's journey shows us anything, it's that even in the most uncertain spaces, it is possible to recognize what is still sacred. That recognition, more than anything else, becomes something we can carry into the most difficult passages of our own lives. Join me in the next episode as I keep exploring these small, everyday ritual insights and what we can actually do with them.